All right, YouTube. So I was lucky enough to find this saw at Dirt Cheap. I paid $60 for it. It's $260 at Lowe's where they sell it. It's the Cobalt saw. As you can see here. I don't know if it was a display model or if somebody bought it and it didn't work. It was defective and they returned it. And this is how it ended up at Dirt Cheap. What I do know is I don't know what all I'm missing. But it looks like I've got everything I need to do some good solid miter cuts. The only problem I see so far is the trigger. Now, when you pull the trigger, well, of course it worked that time, the first time, right? Here. There, that's what it normally does. If you hit the sweet spot, it'll come on, like it did for us the first time. So, it's my intention to rebuild the switch in this thing and see if I can get it working. Stick around. First thing we're going to do is unplug it. So we're going to get shocked. Hold it. There we go. That'll hold it in the downward position. Yeah, this thing's got a lot of features. Handle is in the way. Inside here, straight away I can see a disconnect for the switch for the laser. Let's get a picture of that from my point of view. Maybe. Do it's just a little push down on this and pull that apart. Okay, this is our switch. And we're going to plug it in. So it's definitely inside the switch. Let's switch out. Probably just order a new switch. Yeah, we're gonna photo cut. We're gonna take photo evidence of this, so I don't forget. We got black, white, and then a red. Pulling on those wires. Let me get some pliers. Oh, you know, I got some in my pocket. There we go. Little moss. Oops. Right. Another shield. There we go. I need a razor knife.
You think You fixed the headphones?
Yeah.
Thank
You're welcome. Alright. So what we're doing here, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little peg there. And this snaps over it. So what we're trying to do is get in there. There we go. Okay, just like that. I'm going to do that on this other side. Okay. Oof. Okay, so that thing. Right there. See where? Let me get another light. I think I can see it opening up. When you hit that, you push it all the way, see it? See how it opens right there? It starts to pivot. And it starts to open up again right there. So, first things first. Let's clean up these contacts just a little bit. Now, how do we keep that from bending right there like that? That's where it opens right there. And that's why there's that tiny little sweet spot. My initial reaction is, what if we bent this down a little bit? Is that possible? I don't want to break the plastic. What if this will pop out? It will. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it and try to bend it behind where it enters the switch. So let's grab it right there. Oop. Okay, so hopefully what that does for us, we put this back in here, is it should give us positive contact. Oh, something changed here. What changed? Oh, this changed. There it is. This needs to go down. There we go. And then we put this back in underneath there. Maybe. We may have to pull it back up again to get enough relief to get in there. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. That way we can clean this up a little bit too. That's just all soot from the arc. So that should be fine. Okay, so this guy. For some reason that doesn't feel like it. take it, drop it into the saw for a second. Alright, I might have to go back to picture. What I did here shouldn't matter. Oh, that shouldn't happen. I should not have done that. Yeah, see, it doesn't fit that way. If it went in that way, it wouldn't work. So. Second. Okay, so I've gone back and looked at the video. I know how this thing goes together now. Now it's just a matter of executing it because it's like a giant house of cards. That's how she goes in there. This. Sorry. I'm getting out of frame here. Let's adjust the camera. Get a sip real quick. Go back at it. Alright, so I need him to go in there. That. Okay. This goes through there. There we go. There we go. I need that tab to go in that hole. I got that tab in that hole. Okay. And this guy is what holds the rest of it together. So he goes, his front end goes in there. The problem is my hands are just too big for this kind of. Alright. Now, I think I'll have to do the spring second. So I'll get this guy in there first. Spring out of the way. Okay. Hold this in a way that keeps tension on everything so it stays where it should. I go right there like that. My razor knife. This thing in there right first. feel like there's something holding it back from what it was doing before. It seems to be completely the same shape the whole way, so stick that in there like that. Keep tension on the whole thing with some pliers. Why is this bent? Is this out of place now? Okay, so looks like when we push on that, it does not open the contact anymore. So let's push that down. Make sure all these parts are set like they're supposed to be. Problem is this thing, oh I see, this guy right here has got to go into that pocket. There we go. Okay. Closed. Well, let's put the switch back on the saw, see if it works. Make sure it will turn freely. Okay. Make sure we're unplugged. Wire. Feed it through the looms. So there's some looms here through the wires. This black one could probably run through the same loom. Asked me 30 seconds ago before I walked over here what color this wire was. I told you it was red. Apparently it's brown. Okay, so got her all put back together. Let's give her a go. Actually, let's do this. Because I don't know or trust this saw yet. Let's get it in the air. Now, back to what we're working on here. I'm going to take these wires. This around here. Okay, let's do this. The red one's a little short. Well, I could get in there and loosen the wire retention and pull that up further. I'm just not there. I think I can reroute it through the looms. There we go. Probably the way it was when I opened it. Okay, so I'm going to put this back together. Our little clip for our laser light. Just running these most of the way in. Problem with working on plastic with power tools is you can very easily strip out the plastic. Excuse me. A small flathead to that. This might be the deep. Tighten it till it's snug. You don't hear a crack or creak or anything. Handle, which goes slots onto there, and then we just screw it in with our handle. There it is. Alright guys, that does it for this one. What did I spend? About 10-15 minutes diddling with that switch. I got it working good. Cuts perfect. Yeah, you can't ask for much more. 60 bucks for a saw like this. I'm probably missing some parts and whatnot, so I'm going to get online, see if I can track those down, or if I even need them. I'm going to put a little bit of money into building a cart for this thing with maybe some dust collection. I might incorporate my router table into it. I don't know. You'll have to come back and check it out for that. In order to do that, though, you're going to need to subscribe. And, you know, if you found anything entertaining or useful about this video, hit that like button. Let everybody else know that it's worth watching. Thanks for coming in, folks.